What's going on, guys? MTB SLAM for the month of May. We're gonna go over the baits real fast here. I like to get to fishing. It's almost 10 o'clock here, so go over the baits, I'll rig them up, and then I'll get to fishing here. Our card. First up, we have the trip worm. This is a 4-pack, which goes for $2.74. It's like just a big trick worm. The green pumpkin color. Texas rig that, put that on a shaky head. Should be fairly easy to catch a fish on that. Next up, we have the swingtail minnow, Sebile. This goes for $7.99. Let's see here, 1/2 ounce, 3 1/4 inches, color golden china. Great color for me for this lake. If I didn't say, that goes for $7.99. Hopefully you guys can see. The sun, I can see, is right in your face now. Keeps moving on me. That should work. Little rattle. Play around with that. Then we have Armor Tube Worm by Savage Gear. Stick bait. Stick baits always catch fish. Color's baby bass. 5 1/2 inches long. Again, I'll probably Texas rig this or put that on a shaky head. And this is a 4-pack, which goes for $2.60. A full pack goes for $5.20, and a full pack's an 8-pack. Now, if I didn't say on the trip worm, a full pack is a 7-pack, which goes for $4.70. But a stick bait will always catch fish. Nice looking worm. Baby bass color. Those have the real 3D scan, so salt and scent added. All right. Next up, we have the G Hook by Penetration Hooks. This is a 2-pack, which goes for $1.60. A full pack is a 5-pack, which goes for $3.99. I may use those, I may not. Have to see. And then last up, which could be an issue, it's good color, the Wake Tail by Lucky Craft. This goes for $14.99. It's already 10 o'clock, sun's up. This is a bad time of day to throw top water. Awesome color though, prop bait. Couldn't got a better color for this lake. So we'll play around with that. I don't have high hopes for this lure, at least this time of day. I mean, if it was early morning, evening time, definitely. But right now, it could be tough. So just have to play around with that. And of course, you get the double digest. We got the match the hatch and a sticker. Alright guys, we're all rigged up. First up, we got the trip worm, which I have that on a 7-foot medium heavy power fast action rod. Reel is a 7.3 Tatula CT Type R. Line is 15-pound Cigar Brazex. I have that rigged up on, if you guys can see that, that is a Moner, see on here? Moner Enraged Shaky Head, 1/4 ounce 5/0 hook. Gonna dip that tail in JJ's before we get started here. There's one. Get out of the way. Yeah, we got those shaky heads in a box, I believe last month. Could have been the month before. Swingtail minnow by Sebile. We got that rigged on. 7-foot medium heavy power moderate fast action, so it's a 7-foot cranking rod. Concept A all tricked out. That is 20-pound Cigar Senshi, and then that is a 5.3-1. Take that back. No, that's right. Yeah, 7-foot. I thought that was on my 6.8. So, and there's the bait. 7-foot medium heavy cranking rod, 5.3-1 crank and reel, 20-pound Cigar Senshi. Next up, armor tube worm. We have that just Texas rigged. Just Texas rigged, 4/0 round bend offset hook, 1/4 ounce weight, 7-foot medium heavy rod, fast action. Another Tatula CT Type R, 15-pound Seaguar Braze X. And then last up, we have the Wake Tail by Lucky Craft. This is on a 6/8 medium heavy, moderate fast action, so it's a 6-foot 8-inch cranking rod. That is the Tatula 5.5, 17-pound Suffolk Siege. And there's the bait. We'll just play around with that. So just another cranking setup. I'd rather have a higher speed reel, but that's what I got with me right now, so we'll just make it work. So, alright guys, we're going to put the camera on the tripod, and actually we're going to fish this point right here, so I'll get back to you guys in a few. Had one. Guys, it's been 2 hours, no bites. Can hit that rock point, then I'm heading to the dam. Weeks prior, the dam was hot. It was off the last couple weeks, but maybe they're back up on the dam. Water temp's on like 64 right now, so they're probably still on hard bottom. And let's go find out. Savage Gear armor tube worm. I seen something kind of shocked me when I seen it. I was reeling him in. I don't know if he's got armor tube worm. You guys can see this or not. He may have a hook in his throat. You guys can see that. Ain't gonna show up, I'm sure. There's an orange worm, looks like, in his throat or something. I don't see a hook though. It looks healthy, chunky. I don't know, pound and a quarter. It's a fish, one down. Maybe a pound and a half. Tail dance for us. almost lost that fish and the net. Almost lost the fish and the net. I can see that fish is barely hooked. I'm gonna try and lip her then. The hook was barely in there. Yeah, we almost lost the fish and the net. Okay, not a bad one. It's over 2. I'm saying 2 1/4. Maybe a little bit bigger. It's a decent fish. Get her unhooked here. Man, I'm all sorts of mess here. I'm hooking the camera. Oh man. Yeah, I can see she's barely hooked. See that? She just skin hooked in the roof of the mouth. Oh, it came right out. If I would have netted that fish, I'd have lost her. There's that trick worm, style worm. I'll get the name here in a second. Not a bad fish. Let's get the release. Gone. Yeah, I almost lost the net and the fish. I was gonna try and lip her. See, that hook was barely in there. Yeah, I'm lucky I got that fish in. One more jump, she'd been gone. Alright, that was on the trip worm by Bass Mutations. I did have that on a shaky head, but fishing this rock, it was getting hung up, so we just did a standard Texas rig, 1/4 ounce weight. And I was getting ready to go down to a 3/16 because I was getting hung in that rock, and she bit. So anyways, there's the worm. Texas rig, same hook I was using for the Savage Gear Senko type bait, the Armor Tube worm. So we got 2 baits left. The Sebile crank, which is gonna be a little bit tricky. We're gonna try it on here on this dam, and then we got the top water, which is, I'm gonna say a no, but we'll give it a whirl. All right, guys, we're gonna close out this video. Didn't do too bad. Caught 2 decent fish. The 2 baits that I didn't catch anything on was a swingtail minnow, which it was a good color for this lake. You know, I use this color for a spinnerbait the most. You know, that golden shiner, it's an awesome color for muddy water, like I said, in a spinnerbait or a chatterbait, something like that. But this style of bait doesn't work real well in muddy water. It's more of a visual type bait, and you know, I don't even throw jerkbaits on this lake. And this is kind of similar to that. It had a really good action, and I think it goes down to, let me see here, I thought it said like 5 feet, but I put 20-pound test on there, mono, to keep it up shallow. It barely went, maybe a foot or 2, and that's kind of what I was looking for. Yeah, it says 3 to 5 feet, 1/2 ounce. But you know, it's just not a great bait for this muddy of a lake. But definitely a good bait though. I like the action of it. But like I said, it's more of a visual type bait, and you can't see a whole lot in this muddy water. So nice bait, just you know, not for a muddy water lake. So, and I had that on, like I said earlier, this is a 7-foot cranking rod, 20-pound Cigar Cinchi. That's a 5.3 Concept A, all tricked out. So I got a video on that. If you guys want to see that, I'll put that down in the description. And the other bait, to be honest, I didn't even try it. You know, I got here kind of late, sun's already up, and I got to leave here around 3, so just not a good good top water time. But it's a Lucky Craft Waketail. I'll definitely be using this in the future. It's a great color for this lake, black, and you know, evening time, early morning, a great time to throw this type of bait. You can see it's a prop bait. You guys can see that gold prop on the back. Perfect color for this lake. I'll definitely be using that here in the future. I had that on the 6.8 cranking rod. That is a what's that? A 5.5 Tatula CT, and that is 17-pound Suffolk Siege. Let's see here, the first fish came on, where I got him at. First fish came on the Armor Tube Worm by Savage Gear. Really nice worm, got nothing bad to say about it, super soft. Armor Tube Worm, color was baby bass. I dipped them both, I got two going here. One tore on me, so I got another one there. But I had them both dipped in JJ's clear, and then dipped them both in the chartreuse. So, but super soft worm. Just had that Texas rigged, and had that on a 7-foot medium heavy fast action Tatula CT Type R. That is 15-pound Seagar Brazex on a 7.3 reel. So it's the combo right there. So, and then the last fish came on the trip worm, which is still rigged on here. I just use the same rod. Both of these rods here are the same exact combos, rods and reels, line and all that. But on the other one, I had that Moner shaky head. You guys can see that. Had that Moner shaky head on there, and fishing the rock, it was just too heavy. You know, I was getting snagged right and left. So I just put that on the combo that I was throwing the Savage Gear worm on. Again, that was just Texas rigged, 1/4 ounce weight. That's a 4/0 brown bend offset. And I had, let's see here, I had that worm dipped in JJ's clear and in chartreuse. This one ripped on me, switched worms, and I didn't dip the second one here at all. And that's what I caught the fish on right there. No JJ's, just stock. I don't know if that comes with a scent or not. Let's see here. Scent infused. Yeah, so some type of scent in there. But like I said, no JJ's, and caught that nice fish on that. I'm saying the fish probably 2.5, could have been 3. I didn't weigh it. But that first fish, you know, I was going to lip that first fish, and I ended up just grabbing the line, pulling him in, because I could see something orange down his throat, and I thought it was crawfish. But it almost looked like a crayon or something. I'm not really sure if it was soft plastic worm or what, but he definitely ate something. I didn't see no hook or nothing in his throat. But I didn't want to put my thumb in his mouth and it'd be a crawfish. Get pinched or something like that. But and the second fish, you guys seen that about dropping my net in the lake, and I almost lost that fish too. It was barely just skin hooked in the roof of the mouth. So good thing I decided to net that fish, or I would have lost him. So 2 good fish, but like I said, there's that. Getting off subject there, there's that worm. And again, that was the Bass Mutations Trip Worm. Good worm. I think, really honestly, it looked like a snake. You know, just leaving it solid color. I guess it's like a green pumpkin type color. It's pretty dark though. And in the water, to be honest, it looks like a snake. And there's a lot of snakes in this lake. So, worked out pretty well. Guys, that is it. Like I said, 2 fish on 2 worms. Like I said, didn't even try the top water. And that Sebile's just, it's not a great bait for this lake. But all in all, guys, it was a good time. I stuck out a couple hours to fish, so you know me, I'm going to throw on the vinyl craw, toss me on a square bill, and go to work for a couple hours. But I enjoyed making the video, and I'll do one of these from here on out each month. I may try doing 2 of them, one with the Pro and one with the MTB, you know, just the standard box. But I'll definitely do 1 a month. And I'm not sure if this video will be up before the MTB Pro unboxing, but definitely check them out. Check both of them out, and we appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up if you liked the video, and we'll talk to you soon.